Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Carl Zamora, and this is my review for The Green Lantern. Alright, so diving right in, The Green Lantern is basically an origin story of how Hal Jordan becomes a Green Lantern and the challenges he faces while joining the Corps. To start off here, a lot of critics are really hating and trashing on this movie, and I don't necessarily agree with them because they're looking for these elements that you're just not going to find in a comic book slash superhero movie. But that's basically what it is, through and through. It's just a comic book movie that people go to enjoy. And being a Green Lantern fan, they did a pretty nice job. So Ryan Reynolds plays Hal Jordan, or the Green Lantern, in this movie. And honestly, when it was first announced that he'd be playing this part, a lot of fans said that he'd be the worst part of the movie, and honestly, in my opinion, he was probably the best. He played the part in a really cocky comedian-like way that just really suited the role. There was a part where, just after noticing he was wearing the suit, he looks himself in the mirror and just starts to, I'm sure as we all would, starts to flex and pose. And later gets caught by another Green Lantern just staring at him. And that was one of the best scenes for me. He had a lot of great jokes in this movie. But when he had to act serious in this movie, he did a great job at it too. The scene where he makes a speech, it was one of my favorites. It was really well acted and really well written. So then there's Blake Lively, who plays Carol Ferris, the love interest in this movie. And just to say, you can never get enough Blake Lively in any movie. She is simply amazing. She did a great job playing the role, but I would have liked to see more of her in the movie, but then again, that just might be me. Okay, so then there's Hector Hammond, who was played by Peter Sarsgaard, I think I'm pronouncing that right. Anyway, he played the role just fine, but really Hector Hammond, the character, he really didn't really much sense in this movie. In the movie, he was really just the guy who was super jealous of Hal Jordan and had a really big head. But that was mostly it. There was really nothing more for him. I mean, he caused some trouble at the end, but it didn't last long. But Peter Sarsgaard played the role just as fine as you could for Hector Hammond, anyway. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about the visuals in this movie, because there was a lot of them. The visuals in this movie were pretty awesome. The suit was a visual in itself, because I believe it was completely made of CGI, which a lot of people, including myself, thought wouldn't look good in the movie, but honestly, it looked great. In the movie, the suit is supposedly constructed of willpower, and the CGI really helped the visuals on that. It really looked like something made from energy. It was like electrical in a way, and it wasn't cheesy at all. It looked really cool. The outer space scenes were really nice, like the planet Aura, and when you're going to the Green Lantern Corps. They looked amazing, but you really could use more scenes with the Green Lantern Corps. There were probably maybe 3 scenes that were each maybe 5 minutes long, and they were all about speeches, and that's about it. You could really use some more scenes involving the Green Lanterns as a team, but you really didn't see that in this movie. My final rating for the Green Lantern is a 3.7 out of 5. If you're in the mood for a fun movie to watch, go watch this. If not, look for something else. And if you're a huge fan of the Green Lanterns, this is a movie for you. All in all, this is a comic book superhero movie through and through. Sure, there are some cheesy moments and corny lines, but that's what you expect from a movie like this. I mean, it's fun to watch, and it's going to keep you interested. That's basically all it should do. like I said, what you expect. And in my opinion, if you're a fan of the comic book, you're going to like this movie. It stays true to the origins, and it's really well put together. Thanks for watching, and be sure to comment below and let me know what you think.